First of all, I'm so excited that you chose to take the challenge. So allow me to get right to it. I won't be long, but long enough to see who is really serious, because the information that I'm sharing here is extremely life-changing and probably very different than any other wealth building info that you've been exposed to. Oh, what? What? You haven't been exposed to that much wealth building information? Well, most of us haven't. Anyway, straight to the point, guys, with no chaser. I'm on a mission. Not only am I on a mission to engineer more Black millionaires, first, I want to get 10 people to $1,000 a month in the next 30 days. I really want to get 100 people, but I'm start with 10, okay? Working on what I call becoming the new wealthy. Yes, I am building my new tribe. I am rebuilding my new family. I am rebuilding my new community, and I'm forever grateful and thankful that you're here and may very possibly become a part of my tribe. We're going to be using information that has been hidden from us. And when I say yes, I'm talking about the highly melanated people, okay? This is the information that's been hidden as it relates to the number one talked about topic in so many conversations and can make or break many, many, many relationships, and that's money. So what I'll be sharing has been hidden for the last 4,000 years. However, now, thanks to the internet and a very unselfish multimillionaire, you have access in a way where you can financially benefit from this information. So are you down for a cause that involves getting you to a place where you can win financially? I'm thinking yes, and for that reason, again, I'm super excited. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Khadija X. Chapman, Coach Millionista, your radical wealth building strategist. I am founder of the Millionaires Matrix, which is a wealth building platform designed to engineer more Black millionaires. I am the new Harriet Tubman. I'm the one who was bold enough to start the Millionaire in a Year challenge. And to be clear, my ultimate goal is to engineer 1 million Black millionaires with no excuses, no exceptions, or apologies. And anyone can join our challenge. Yes, this is just not a Black thing. However, as the new Harriet Tubman, I have a mission to free some what I call corporate slaves. So Khadija, it means one who brings wealth to a nation. And I take that like really seriously. X it stands for last name unknown. Chapman is synonymous with champion, as I'm a champion for change. And my mission is bodacious, and hell yes, I'm radical. Radical enough to unapologetically create the Millionaire in a Year challenge. Radical enough to say it's time for us to raise the bar and be Black and radical while building assets repeatedly. Radical stands for results achieved deliberately and intentionally creates amazing living. And who doesn't want amazing living? Listen, too many of us have gotten into a routine where we have developed habits that keep us exactly where we say we don't want to be. And we find ourselves stuck and unable to create a way out. However, here we can help. So do me a favor. I need you to just for a second, just close your eyes. I want you to think about your bank account and how much money do you see in your account? You know, most of us, we don't see what we desire, because we've been bamboozled into making money by trading our time for money, and that ain't never created wealth for the worker. However, what about flipping the game and use trading money to make you money? I know it's a foreign concept and it wasn't taught in any school. However, just hang on, because there are new rules of money. We're going to share them with you here. And this presentation will go over the new rules. And if you accept the challenge, you'll discover how to get your money working for you, which I promise you is truly a game changer. And it's critical to your financial independence. And the best way to put your money to work for you is to understand the dynamic of compounding interest, as this is the secret sauce to how the wealthy get wealthy, and more importantly, how they stay wealthy. Listen, this is not an experiment. If you're committed to excellence and want to sit as a millionaire in a year, here are the requirements. First, you have to be intentional. You have to think outside of the box. Matter of fact, let's crush and redesign the box. And let's add some automation of compounding your wealth building. And let's add some automation of compounding to your wealth building equation, which is in line with my bodacious goal. Well, the first phase is to help 1,000 people achieve $1,000 a month residually. The next phase is to help 1,000 people reach millionaire status within 12 to 18 months. Actually, we changed that to helping 1 million people reach millionaire status. Well, I should just say this. We're gonna start with 1,000. How about that? And then I want to ask you, will you be one of my newfound millionaires? Will you continue this challenge with me? See, when you elect to take this challenge, you'll receive simple yet powerful strategies where you can start with as little as $100 to go into 6 and 7 figures a year, as this is our goal to get you there. Now, for legal reasons, I got to put a disclaimer here. Because results may not be typical and past results do not guarantee future results. However, I'm like the girl who believes in the little red angel who could. I know I can. I know I can. Right? And for the record, just know that I earned the name Coach Marinista, y'all, because I study money and the healthy habits of those who have massive and audacious success. See, listen, you gotta rock with people who've been where you want to go, and you want to successfully clue. So you don't want to take information from someone who's never been where you're trying to go. Okay, I just really want to say that. See, I've been self-employed for over 20 years as a wealth strategist, and I've helped many to achieve high levels of financial success, even reaching millionaire status. And I've also had the privilege of leveraging investing strategies to help pay for my lifestyle. So if I had a slow month, guess what? My bills still got paid. What would happen if you lost your job? And although I love my creative coaching and consulting business, I love it more when I don't have to do it. You have a different pep in your step when your money just rolling in and this is compounding, this is growing, and you just like, yes, yes, yes. Do you know what that feels like? Well, I want you to know what that feels like because I know what that feels like. So, like I said, I get the greatest joy in showing other people how to put their money to work for them so they don't have to work so hard. And I was doing that long before the information I'm about to share with you. This information I'm about to share with you, I just got present to. But there's a lot of ways to have compound interest as a part of your conversation, as a part of your dynamic. And not only do I teach in the space of coaching, the space of what I'm sharing with you now, I have other strategies as well. So I just want to make sure that you understand who you're rocking with. Okay. So, and I want you to know that everything that I'm talking about right now, it is in line with my mission, the Millionaire's Matrix. As I said, guys, it's a wealth building platform designed to engineer more Black millionaires. And I do repeat this a few times because I'm talking to your subconscious here. And it was created to free my people. I have to tell you that story later, but this is versus you stand inside of the matrix. Come on now, y'all saw the movie. And you in the movie it said the matrix was designed to keep you broke. And I'm saying it keeps you broke and inside of a vicious pyramid scheme where all the workers work, the 40-40-40 plan, and are at the bottom while the owners are at the top living an amazing life. Living an amazing life. So for anybody who want to actually disappear me when I go through this, I just want you to refer back to the slide. Okay? How about that? All right. Listen, guys, my thoughts are synonymous with my shero, Harriet Tubman. Look at that face, baby. She meant business. She was serious. Her thoughts were, listen, you got to escape and be free. And remember, she had to use a gun. We're using knowledge here. We're using knowledge to help people to become financially free and escape the rat race. Okay? Now, the Millionaire's Matrix is my divine assignment. And it is the new Harriet. I mean, I'm the new Harriet Tubman, but the Millionaire's Matrix is the new Underground Railroad. Now, and it's also, oh my God, my hair. And it's also the plan to get you to financial freedom. And on top of that, we're rebuilding a new Black Wall Street. So come plant your flag. Because I say, let's go, however, get you to freedom. I must have your permission. The Millionaire's Matrix, the real passion of mine, listen. The Millionaire's Matrix mission is a real passion of mine, but it's bigger than me. Because it's time for us to save ourselves, the real SOS. It's time for us to come together and create wealth together. We've been doing it for every damn body else. We need to do it for ourselves. So I don't want to hear no excuses, y'all, because we've been doing it for a whole lot of other people who don't look nothing like us for a whole lot of years. And so here's a way for us to do it for ourselves. So join the movement, all right? It's time for us to fund our own school system. But we teach our children their heritage and how to be proud because we were the first in everything, y'all. Math, science, astrology, agriculture, reading, writing, you name it. We did it first. And we did it phenomenally. So it's time to be accountable for our men and women who are being locked away in a prison system because they have no one to stand for them and help them pay for their defense. It's time for us to stop talking about stuff and start implementing some real solutions. That's what this whole presentation is about. Seriously. It's time for us, we need to become our own freaking bank. I ride in neighborhoods and I see other banks, other cultures, and I can't even. It's in a whole nother language. Like seriously, and where's the black bank? You know, it's time for us to stop asking others for anything. It's time for the redirect, y'all, into our own dreams and ambitions. It's time to create it's time to create our own reparations. Now, if we had a black president in office and we couldn't get reparations then, do y'all really think we're going to get them from anybody else? I mean, come on now. Somebody better say, well, let the church say amen. It's time to stop giving permission to be treated as new slaves who go to the corporate plantation. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings here. I ain't trying to make nobody feel no kind of way. I got one of my friends' mother don't like me to this day because she said I called her a corporate slave. I was like, no, I didn't call you a corporate slave. I'm simply saying some of us are choosing to go and work for other people and create what for other people. And now you have a choice to do that for yourself. We're going to get real deep about that. I don't want you to take no offense to that because you do what you got to do. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, all right? But it's time to put the mentality of carrying picket signs down and start picking up dollar signs. Listen. Money equates to power, and power equates to respect. And when you're respected, your children and men are not unjustly disrespected, as in, I can't breathe. We have to redirect the way we have been doing things because clearly, it's not benefiting us. And our challenge is representative of change. As it's actually embarrassing to watch others come to this country and you look up and within 5 years, they are business owners, investors, multimillionaires, and we still run around asking for jobs. Come on, somebody, please walk with me. Listen, let me stay on track. It's embarrassing for a community to yield our community to yield $1.3 trillion. It's insulting and embarrassing. And like I said, we need to redirect into our own communities. It's time for change. The time for change, guys, is now. This is serious. It's not someday because someday isn't a day of the week. However, I just really want to be clear. I want to be clear. If we come together as a community, there's some phenomenal things that we can do. And people inside of the deal that I'm sharing with you right now, we are doing some phenomenal things. But I can't promise you'll become a millionaire in a year. But what I can promise you is that if you take heed to this information and join our movement, where the mission is to get you to millionaire status, you will have everything you need to become financially independent. And that's a great start, as there is so much we don't know and more that we don't know that we don't know. Seriously. So with that said, you have been challenged to get new information so that you can become a millionaire in a year. So continue listening to see if this is a fit for you, because everything we know that everything isn't for everybody. And as awesome as this platform is, some people are going to say no, and that's okay. It's all right. But the first part of any success that you have is all about your circle of influence, your mentors, and who's feeding life or death into you and your dreams. And just for the record, all of my mentors are millionaires and multimillionaires and beyond, and they fit into my radical and bold paradigm shift. See, I had to get away from some of the people that I was around to be able to gravitate and be pulled up into a different environment, and having different conversations and learning the language of wealth and just understanding how to operate in this space, this game called life, in a totally different way, where energetically I'm creating my world, my friends. Energetically, I'm creating you. See, I like everything big, and I'm looking to only work with others who think big, because as they say, the cream rises to the top. And one thing I know, steel sharpens steel. So if you join this team right here, I know what you're made of, and I know what you're looking for. And I'm looking for people who want to live life on their own terms, like me. And that includes challenging my peers to live their best life while being challenged into their greatness. And even though this is all about the money, it really is more about the mindset, and they definitely go hand in hand. So do I have your permission to continue? As you may or may not have what it takes, but it's a fact that millionaires do live differently. And most millionaires start off broke, but they had a will to win. and they grabbed someone by the hand who could help them get to where they wanted to be. I should say they were smart enough to grab someone by the hand to help them get to where they wanted to be. And they found a winning formula. They took immediate action. So grab my hand and claim next, because this is your time to win. Or are you a part of the not yet factor? I don't know. See, I created this challenge because I want you to win. And I know what freedom looks like. I left corporate America over 20 years ago, and I ain't never going back. And just like Harriet, I have cleared a way for others to win. And believe me, success does leave clues. So, plus, y'all, I'm tired of all the talk. Seriously, there's a lot of people online selling products in an effort to align their pockets. And I'm not mad at their hustle, okay? And yes, there is definitely some valuable programs out there that you may purchase. But most of the information that's being sold to get you to promise you whatever it's promising you, it's just regurgitated information. And somebody, listen, it hits a series of trigger points, exploiting your pain points so that your emotional self says, buy, 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 like as in BUI, buy, okay? When in reality, most who purchase those products, they never use them. However, not to knock anyone's hustle, like I just said, but let's be real clear here. I'm sharing this information with you as a part of my divine assignment, and I'm sharing real fundamental of how to make, manage, and multiply your money. Listen, a craft, a skill set that allows you to dictate your financial worth, something that most of us have never had before, something that's different but worth the time to commit to it. What else do you have going on right now that can even potentially get you to millionaire status in a year using about an hour a day of your time? See, I'm looking to work with leaders, entrepreneurs, CEOs, networkers, hustlers, single mom and pops, and change agents. Listen, I want to work with those who want to get divinely positioned to get their paper up and join a team committed to excellence. However, before I get too deep, allow me to show you a snippet of what I, Coach Millionista, am bringing to the table and why I'm challenging you to become a millionaire in a year. And like I like to say, guys, playtime is over. And remember that what you're seeking is actually seeking you, and what you focus on actually expands. So here's a short video that shares a look into how we are exchanging what we used to do for what's possible now. And as the saying goes, when we know better, some of us do better. Some of us gonna stay where we at, but some of us, we gonna do better.
If you're watching this video, it could impact not just your life, but it can impact your family legacy. The foreign exchange market, if you haven't heard of it, it's the biggest market in the world. It's actually the currency market. Over $7 trillion a day. Watch this video in its entirety so you can understand what this project is all about and how lives are being changed. So we profit of $6,200. Nice. We deposited $142 in the account, and we took a withdrawal of $5,500. That's about a hit. Tell us some of your results in the market.
Okay. So my absolute favorite has to be that harmonic scanner. Okay. I actually had one of my biggest days when I was trading. It was a $2,300 day trading that harmonic scanner. DJ. $2,300. How much? $2,300 day.
How fast?
Yeah. That was one trade. Yeah. One day.
Yeah. So you guys gotta trust the process. It's not gonna come out. You just gotta put in the work. I went to an account from 600 and good to 700 in like 4 days. I know.
guys. So look, you see so many people making money. Literally, guys, I'm not the only person making $200 a day in this market. There are thousands of people in our company. There was over 5,000 people at that event that has changed their life, taking advantage of the foreign exchange market. Now, what is the foreign exchange market? It's very simple. When you go out the country and you're going to Europe, and let's say that we both are going to Europe, and I have $1,000, you have $1,000, and you happen to go to Europe today, and they give you 1,200 euros, for example purposes, for your $1,000 at that current exchange rate. Now, the difference is that if I go Friday, guys, and I take that $1,000 and I exchange it for euro, they might give me 1,400 euros versus 1,200 euros, so that same 1,000, because the exchange rate is changing every single day. Now, what we're doing, guys, is we're trading that market, and we're trying to figure out if the market's going to go up or down, and we're literally making money $200 or $300, $400, even $50 a day trading within this market. Now, as you've seen, there are people making money, and the thing is, guys, you don't want to go to the foreign exchange market totally lost, because you're gonna. It's confusing if you have a lack of understanding how the market works. So what we do is, guys, we got our market's live, as you see, it's an education platform that's going to show you how to trade. As you see, we have live events. As you see, we have an online academy that I'm going to put up on the screen that shows you exactly what is the history of Forex, going through the basics all the way through high school, meaning that advanced and intermediate. And then, guys, I'm not one of those type of people that can just watch pre-recorded videos. We also have live education, over 50 educators, on 20 different subjects, from the basics to the advanced, where you can literally ask questions, live questions, and learn. And we work with people. Now, guys, the reason I like the foreign exchange market because you don't have to worry about having someone hire you. You don't have to worry about, someone saying you're good enough. You don't have to worry about your friends or family approve. Because the only thing that matters is how good you are in the market. And what we do is we teach people how to make money in the market. Our goal is to teach you how to make 100 pips in the market. Now, what is pips? The market's always moving up or down, but you have to have some type of unit of measurement to figure out how far up or how far down the market is going. So let's say that, the market moved up 100 pips. And let's say we both have $1,000. And let's say that I chose to do $1 a pip and you chose to do $5 a pip, and the market moves 100 pips up in 2 hours. And at the end of that trade, we close it, you've made $500 because you gained $5 for every pip. I've gained $1 for every pip, so I've made $100. So you can actually make the money that you want to make by learning how to catch 100 pips in the market. Now, I don't expect you to get everything from watching this video, but the thing is, guys, if you see the vision and you understand, look, man, if I can make 100 pips a day, if this company can teach me how to make 100 pips a day, then I can literally not have to work a job again, or I can literally make side income. Now, what I like about IML also, guys, is if you share this with other people, because look, if you're trading, you're sharing results, you're showing people, look, wow, guys, look what I'm doing. I'm making $100 a day, I'm making $50 a day. You're sharing this on social media, your family is watching you trade. Now, people want to naturally ask you guys, how did you do that? How are you learning? And you're going to refer them to the same place that you learned. Now, the good thing about this, guys, is that you can literally make money sharing this with other people. So before I tell you how that works, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some people, show you some testimonies of people making $600 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month, upwards to $100,000 a month by just sharing this education with people. Because what Warren Buffett said is, what you love, you make it your hobby. But what people need, you make your business. So people need to learn how to trade. So why don't you make your business to show them how to trade so you can create a residual income and make money in the fourth quarter?
I started about 3 months ago. I was working 3 part-time jobs, and I actually quit all 3 because I was making more doing Forex. It's an amazing opportunity. And now I'm making $2,000 a month residual income, and last week I made $670 just trading. So both areas growing as 2 sources of income, and that's how I'm changing. I'm so grateful.
In the first 4 months, I was able to create a residual income of $1,000. Thanks out, it's a year, my plata on 1,000. So every single morning I get that blessing in my life. Other than that, I was able to learn how to make money from my phone. Just as simple as copy and paste.
Now I'm here, I am 19 years old, like I said. I am at Platinum 1000, and it is amazing everything that I've done. I've never thought I was going to be teaching people about crypto, about Forex, or anything. So this company really does work, honestly. Like, it's amazing what I've done, like, currently in the 2 months that I've been in our market's life. So it's awesome. Thank you.
This event has just been so amazing, changing people's lives, and we are super excited. I'm excited to see trading Forex, and I'm really looking towards building a team for more people to expand and grow and just create generational. Yes, like the one sister said, there's some people out here who really don't have another kind of way to make money, so to work for other people. This is helping us break those chains, break the bondages, so that people can start to literally create generational wealth for themselves.
Listen, our video was short yet powerful, and I believe that faith gives everyone the opportunity to create their own destiny. And maybe now is that time for you. This information is more about discovering how to make your money work for you. This information is truly a game changer. And once this information is learned, you will never want or have to ever work for money again. I'm not sure if you got it yet, but we've been tricked and we've been bamboozled because we've been taught to work for money versus using this Forex information. And you know what? Like I said earlier, I think I said it earlier, this has been around for 4,000 years, but here's another quick example of what's possible. See, if you start with $100 and discover how to receive 2% a day, as was, they were going through in the video, well, after a year, you will have over $130,000. Stop the presses. So I asked, haven't you had $100? I mean, seriously. So where's your six figures at? Most people don't have six figures, but we all should have six figures. So you guys see how we've been tricked into bamboozled. I mean, come on now, come on. Put them thinking caps on. So if you start with $1,000 and receive 2% a day compound interest after 1 year, you will have over what? What is that? $1 million. Now ask yourself, why haven't you set this plan up for yourself? Why are you struggling to pay bills? Why is your children taking out financial aid and trying to go to college and you're taking out loans? Come on, people. Ask yourself, really? I mean, please understand that our team is please understand that our team is actually using formulas that can create up to 20% a day and more. And guess who does this with our money that we put on deposits in the bank? Well, the banks do. Insurance companies, medical, life, car, listen, they all know the game. And they're putting the money to work. And we paying premiums or putting our money on deposit to quote unquote get an annual return on our money. They get interest every day, like not once in a while, like every day, not once a month, every day, every day. Seriously, come on. So why are you working for money? Man, I can go so deep here, but due to time constraints, I will have to share for those who join our team. I have to wait to share for those who join our team. But I promise you, inside of our platform, you will learn and relearn and unlearn some powerful dynamics that will set you up to win. And I promise you, it's a lot easier to put your money to work than it is for you going to work for money. Another quick question is, whoever wins financially from working a job? Listen, I'm not putting a job down, but I need you to think differently and be more strategic, right? Only use your job as an investor for your dreams. Ooh, listen, when you go to work, just consider your job your investor. Okay? Work with us now while we show you how to put that dynamic on steroids. Seriously. We show you how to stretch your paycheck in ways you never even knew were possible. Because if you anything like me, we all know you've had the money, right? Some of y'all balling out of control right now. But you just never had access to this information. So your money can just fall out of control, okay? And people with the knowledge, guess what they did? They ushered us into their little schools that led so many of us into bondage, that led us into debt. So we were going to get jobs and pay for the debt. Come on, y'all. Credit cards, student loans, mortgages, car notes. I say it's time for the shift. Do you agree? I say it's time for different. Do you agree? So now I ask, would being enrolled in a platform that will share with you information on how to get at least 2% a day on your money, would that interest you? Do I have your attention? No, because it absolutely should. Because this is what you call bossing up for real. Listen, let me just say this. When y'all ride through these beautiful suburbs and these beautiful, hot, nice homes and nice cars and You wondering what people do? Ha! A lot of them are not lawyers and doctors. Lawyers and doctors, a lot of them retire broke, believe it or not. People with the big houses and the big cars and leaving legacies of wealth, guess what? I promise you, a large percentage of them are traders. Remember, my only goal here is to share with you what you can do differently to achieve millionaire status in a year, and there's evidence of it. Much, 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 much evidence. And here you will learn how the new rules of money are literally creating the new wealthy. And when money is your product and you learn how to make it work for you, you never work for money. Now, on that note, allow me to introduce one of my actual teachers, traders, mentors who goes a little deeper into the power of Forex and what is truly among us. And listen, you definitely want to pay extremely close attention to this multimillionaire trader. This is not the time to check a text or grab some water. Now is the time to truly sit back, turn your thinking caps on, and listen intently, because this brother right here has changed the game for many people. He's changed the lives of many people, and he's powerful. He's only one of our teachers. We have about 60 of them that go live every single day teaching us information. But here, let me let him share this information with you.
This calls for people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, for people that is actually desperate for success, desperate for opportunity. I'm not here to sugarcoat things. I'm not here to hype you guys up. I'm here to give you guys real, applicable information that if you actually apply it to your life on a day-to-day basis, you'll be able to have whatever you want, just to have every single person's attention, okay? I'm going to show you guys this concept. Okay, so look at this. I'm showing you guys right now. Look at this. The power of trading currency. So I started with a $187 account, and now if you look right now on the profits, this is a live account. I'll show you guys. Went from 187. My account balance is 17,939. My equity is 43,439. You guys can see it right there. Should work. There you go. Perfect. As you guys can see. Now for people that want to make sure that this is a live account, I'll show you guys right here. You guys can see it. I'll cover out the account number. You can see that it says live and then real. Okay, live and real. The reason why I'm showing you guys that is because, you know, for a lot of people, they understand this information, they see it, and you know, pretty much it doesn't make that much sense. I'm gonna break down the information in detail to you guys so you guys can understand how I took $187, the amount of money that someone would actually use to pay for shoes or whatever, you know, or to go out, you know, to the movies, for headphones, right? And able to turn that to over $40,000. And in all reality, if you really think about it, that's someone's yearly income. And the fact that that was able to happen in 4 days is absolutely insane. It's crazy. It's outstanding. But at the same time, it's possible. And that's the reason why you guys are here on this call, so I can break down to you guys the power of trading currencies. Now, before I even break that down, I want to break down exactly who I am. I am Chris Derrick. You know, I'm a chairman within the company, a six-figure earner within the company. I'm also a top educator for the entire platform. I teach to the masses 5 days a week, right? 5 days a week, every single night. So I literally call the trade setups. I do the basics, everything set. Now, what happened to me, and the reason why I got introduced to this in the first place was because I was in the Army for about 6.5 years. I did 2 deployments to Afghanistan, and I got to a point in my life where I felt like I was lost. I got to a point in my life where I felt that people were doing the same thing over and over and over again with the same amount of money in their bank account a year ago with the same friends. And it got to a point where I said, this life that I live right now, this can't be it. I can't be sitting here on a day-to-day basis doing the same thing with the same people. It's crazy. I want to be able to travel the world. I want to be able to be free. You know, I want to be able to compress time. I want to be able to live the life on my own terms and be able to wake up whenever I want. So because of that, that's the reason why I was desperate for success and desperate for opportunity. At the same time, what people don't understand, what people don't realize, is I had a little girl at that time when I first started that I had to take care of. Living with her mom, at the same time, I had to be able to provide. So I wasn't doing this for the penthouse. I wasn't doing this for the fancy things. I was doing this so that way I could be able to provide for my child on a day-to-day basis. And when the why is strong enough, you'll be able to have whatever you want. So August 2015, after serving 6.5 years after doing 2 deployments to Afghanistan, that's when I really started to really branch out. I tried different entrepreneurship paths, different opportunities, and I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I got sick and tired of the with the over promising and under delivering. I got sick and tired of pitching people products that people didn't really see value in, right? I was going to quit entrepreneurship in general in August 2015, and all of a sudden I saw people on social media having this type of success. So what did I do? I reached out because I started to realize that closed mouths don't get fed. And there's a lot of people that's out there that will see that person in the Lamborghini, they'll see that person traveling the world, and they see it, they like, they comment, this is amazing. But you know what's crazy is that you're one question away, you're one decision away from your life absolutely changing. Now, if it wasn't for me, if it wasn't for me asking those questions, if it wasn't for me reaching out to learn how to trade currencies and finding out exactly what they're doing, I wouldn't be here today, and you wouldn't be here on this call. So I started trading currencies August 2015. After a week, I ended up taking $200 to $3,500 in 4 days. I did 50 to 1,000 in 5 days. For that 1,000, I did 20,000 in 3 days. Okay. Now that's when I started to realize that I made two-thirds of my yearly income, right? In 3 to 4 days. That's crazy. I started to realize that I was trading time for money. Not even that, because I was living in the military. They could tell you work whenever you want, 24-hour shifts. And I was like, I'm not going to deploy again. I'm not going to be away from my family. I'm not going to be an interrogator in a negative job and slave away and have somebody else talk to me as if they're better than me, when in all reality, we could just work together and collaborate, but they don't think that way. Some people's egos are bigger than their bank account. I realized there wasn't a place for free thinkers. So if you're that type of person that's on this call right now that thinks different, that thinks above and beyond, and in all honesty, does not want to be distracted from the other crap that's out there. I'm talking about drinking on the weekends, partying all the time, doing all those type of things is not conducive for your progressive, lifestyle. And there's no point. There's a difference in celebrating your accomplishments and escaping your reality, right? Fun is an escape for the happiness that you don't have within yourself yet. So celebrate the accomplishments. That's what I started to realize. So I compressed time. Now think about this for a second. From August 2015 to now, in that time frame, my yearly income is over 120K a year now, right? From the marketing aspect. I literally took a $187 account and it's now over 40,000 plus, which I used to make that in what? A year. And I did it in 4 days. It's all here, 100%. It's all here. So it's like 2 years of compressing time of staying focused while everybody else was distracted by everything else. Now I'm at the position where I'm at today. There's no secret to success. It takes a grind. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes finding the right opportunity, the right vehicle to be in front of you and giving you the keys and you going 100% in it. Okay? Next thing you know, after I started trading currencies, I did $1.79 to $850 in 2 days. Christian Derrick came out to Vegas. Christian Terry, I'm not talking about my name, but flew me out to Vegas and asked for me to be the top educator in the entire company. At first, I was scared. I didn't know what I was going to do. I started teaching to 96 people. Now there's over 32,000 customers, and we're doing over 5 to 6 million in sales a month. Why is that? Because people are starting to understand the concept of leverage, having money work for you instead of you working for money. Now, the thing is, I'm not here to persuade. I'm not here to convince, because you really think that even if everybody on this call says no, it's going to make a difference in these profits. It's going to make a difference in the services you provide. No, it's not. But we feel it's like our responsibility to share this with others, because whoever is on this call right now, you reached out to us, or we reached out to you. It doesn't matter. But at the same time, we're here to give you the information that's actually going to change your life. Now, I've traveled throughout the entire world in the past year. I've been to Australia. I've been to Querétaro, Mexico, speaking from 1,200 plus, Dallas from 1,500 plus, Atlanta from 1,500 plus. We're supposed to be in Houston. But the whole main point is the fact that we're traveling worldwide to really teach people about this concept, okay? I'm gonna share my screen real quick so I can actually show you guys and you guys can get the gist of everything. This is what I'm breaking down to you guys. I'm breaking down exactly trading currencies. Now, what I'm showing you guys right now is the fact of these charts. Because I press buy at these points, I'm up that much money, okay? Now, I'm gonna teach you guys on this on a whole scale, right? This is what we're focusing on today, is the platform that we provide to a lot of people, is iMarketSpot, okay? Now, what we're focusing on is on the right side of the cash flow quadrant. Other people, which is fine, as long as you're happy, but if you're not, do something about it. If you're an employee and you're trading time for money, if you stop working right now, are you going to get paid? Okay? Unless you have paid time off, PTO, or if you're on leave from the military, you're not. Okay? The self-employed are people that have a lot of money, they're working for themselves, but they don't have the time to enjoy it. Time is not money, it's priceless. So we're focusing on as the right side is to be an investor, the 1%, that understands the concept of leverage, having money work for you instead of you working for money, or being a business owner, or both. Business owners understand assets rather than liabilities. There's a reason why 5% of the world own 95% of the world's wealth. Now, what we're talking about today is foreign exchange markets, where you trade one currency for another. So the trade that I'm currently in right now, I'm trading the British pound against the Japanese yen. Obviously, Japanese yen, obviously you guys know what's going on. The British pound is obviously stronger, hence the reason why it's moving up. So I'm actually trading this right now at a technological scale. The way to really break this down is if you go to the airport, exchange your US dollars for Japanese yen, you didn't spend any of the Japanese yen, you gave the yen back, for some reason you got more US dollars, what happened? A fluctuation in the exchange rate, except you are now having the ability or opportunity to participate in this at a technological scale by trading on any smart device, whether it's your cell phone, your tablet, your laptop, your desktop, whatever it may be. The cool part about this is 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and it has flexible trade sizes. And what's cool is you could practice. You could practice with monopoly money with the real markets, right? Real time, or with fake money, so that way you can get used to it before risking your own money. Or you could trade on a live account. Now, banks, hedge funds, governments, retail traders all participate in this entity, all participate in trading currencies. Okay? Now, what people don't realize is what is the bank doing with your money, right? While it's in the bank. They actually hire a group of market experts that actually trade your money while it's in the bank, and you're not even getting the outstanding returns that they're getting from trading those currencies in the first place. So what does iMarkets Live do? It's teaching you how to become, through first-class Forex education, how to become your own market expert, or to have our market experts do the work for you, okay? We're over 120 different countries worldwide, and our main focus is to bring Wall Street to Main Street. Why is that? It's not about what you know, it's about what you don't know. For anyone that's on this call, egos that are bigger than your bank account, humble yourself the way that I humbled myself, and I started to realize that if I wasn't open to new information, if I wasn't open to collaborating, if I wasn't open to learning, how would I even be able to get far in life? You always be known as a person that thinks you know everything, okay? So, Wall Street to Main Street. If I could be able to help the average consumer, a person, take their money and flip it to this type of income, right? Have 26,000 floating profit, 17,000 account balance, you know, from a $187 account, then wouldn't you want to have that free lifestyle? Okay? So, corporate leadership. Christian Terry, the CEO and the founder of the company, featured in multiple books, published in over a dozen articles. He's a weekly contributor to The Money Show. He's a featured speaker at the Traders Expo. And he's traded personal and corporate accounts for over $50 million. Ms. Della Torre, she's the co-founder, the chief financial officer, master's in finance, bachelor's in economics, series 7, series 63, and has over 25 years of experience in the financial industry. Now, last but not least, you have Alex Moore, executive vice president of sales. I looked up to him because I'm 26. By the time he was 26, he made over $4 million in career earnings. He's helped over now 40 plus people, right, create over six-figure incomes. He's also a best-selling author, created that book, Dormant to Millionaire. Now, why am I breaking these people down in the first place? The law of association is 100% real. You're the average of the 5 people that you're around. Take your 5 closest friends, take all your incomes, add them all together, divide it by 5. I bet you to have around the same income. Now, what I started to realize is show me your friends and I'll show you your future. So I started to disassociate myself with people that just wanted to play beer pong, just wanted to spend more money on clothes and all these fancy things. And I started to spend more time with people like Christian Terry, like Mrs. Della Torre, like Alex Moore. And how come, for some reason, my income went up? Because I was able to learn things, their habits, the way they carry themselves, their posture, even things about taxes, whatever it is, you know, to help progress myself in life. 2 services. For anyone that says, oh, it's a lot of hard work, it's not. Count username, password, login, and that's it. Next is copy and paste and profit. We understand that you guys get notifications, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, text messages, etc. Unless you're a marketer or you have business, do any of those notifications make you money? So what we created was swipe trays where you get Forex signals sent directly to your phone. You have 3 professional master swipe trays that you literally download the app on Google Play or Apple Store. Whenever a new trade is available, you get an alert, new swipe trade alert. You click it. We'll give you all the data, your entry, your stop loss, your take profit. On the right-hand side, you'll see a little clipboard. All you do is you click on the clipboard, you copy it. When it says buy limit, you go to your trading app and you click buy limit. And it says entry price, you copy that and you put it on entry price. All you're doing is you're copying and pasting it to your trading app and setting it and forgetting it. Okay? You go to imltrain.com/results to see the results for yourself. But for Justin Adams, right, Master Strike Trade, since the beginning of the year till now, has caught way more than 4,500 pips, which means on the smallest account, you made $4,500 or $45,000 or $450,000, depending on the capital and equity of your account. You copy and paste. Now you tell me that this is a lot of hard work. Guys, I've literally been trading on my phone. This is the crazy thing. I can't try to convince anybody. I'm not here to persuade. At the same time, if I'm over here making a yearly in 4 days, and you have the ability to copy and paste from a professional trader that does the work for you, what hard work is it? You want to know what hard work is? The average retirement age. Research the average retirement age. It's around 72 years old. Now, daily swing trades is the next service. Your Christian Terry who's traded personal corporate accounts worth $50 million. He gives you 3 to 5 of his trades every single week through an email notification, and it's sent to you, right? An email notification, or it's in your back office. Now, what's there is this. Pretty much this. A 1 to 5 minute video breaking down exactly what currency pair, exactly if it's a buy or a sell, and exactly the reason of why. So not only is he giving you trade setups, he's telling you why. So not only is he fishing for you, he's teaching you how to fish. Now, for all these services, what is the one thing it has in common so far? It makes you money, but you have to use the services. There's no point of coming into this if you're not even going to use the services. All right? Next, remember I said there's 2 parts. Now, the next part is for people that want to learn how to trade. They say, Chris, I see what you're doing. I see how much you're making, and I'm very, very interested in making this type of income as well. I want to learn. Well, guess what? You have a mobile university, a one-stop shop called IML Academy. We have over 50 education reported videos for you. So you go through the beginner's course, which is done by Mrs. Duncan. By the time you're done with that, you know all the terminology that's necessary to trade, the lingo, the currency pairs, different types of sessions. You go through my technical analysis course. I pretty much teach you how to trade the way that I trade right now. So if you want to know how I'm making this much, I teach you. If you want to go through the advanced aspect, you have Chris Terry, right? He has his advanced videos on there, his market geometry, his harmonics, so that way you can learn the more advanced stuff. Now, who here feels that you're more of a hands-on learner? Guess what? We provide you guys hands-on learning. The way it works is this. We understand that you guys have, what? Busy lives. So you have the ability now, at any given moment, to log in, right? Look at this. You log in, you have English channel, Spanish, now coming soon is German and Portuguese. Isn't that crazy? That we're expanding globally. Now, if you click on English, you're able to see a channel guide, right? Channel guide for all the different traders. So you could choose the trade that's best for your schedule or the trade that you feel is best for you with your personality and your market sentiment, which means the way that you feel about the markets. Say, for instance, you clicked on my sessions. Sundays and Thursdays, I teach the basics, the psychological aspects, and how to draw everything up. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I call out trade setups. So all the trades that's been happening on my phone, I've been calling them out all week. Okay, you click on my session, you're able to see my charts, you're able to see a live chat room, you're also able to see the recordings as well. Okay, all this stuff is here. You can ask any question you want as long as you have proper chat room etiquette. Okay, next is the harmonic scanner. Now, what the harmonic scanner does is it scans the charts for you 24/7, giving you the answers to the test. Now, for a lot of people who here has cheated in school before, they say copying in school is considered cheating. The copying in business is considered what? Smart business. So whenever these harmonic patterns form, this indicator scans the charts for you 24/7. Whenever these patterns form, it prints out where to press sell, where to press buy, your take profit, your stop loss, etc. So if you enter the trade here, this is about what? 111, it goes all the way up here, you press sell, that's about 300 pips. So you would make $300, $3,000, or $30,000. Sounds too good to be true. Practice with a demo account so you can see it for yourself. Look at this, you see JPY, it's getting ready to, so you can press sell. From here, what's this? 300 pips. I think I just looked at that. Okay, go to GBP JPY. So look at this. From the entry, right, it shows over here, stop loss, take profit. So if it goes up to this point, and it drops, that's what? 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 300 pips. So that's 300, 3,000, or $30,000 depending on the capital and equity of your account. Okay, powerful stuff. Now, Scans and Charts for you 24/7. It has multiple opportunities, so it gives you multiple opportunities to take the trade setups. And let me show you something real quick. Now, all the services, what do they have in common? It all makes you money. You have to use services. We're teaching you two things: either to be a market expert through Forex, right? Or to have our market experts do the work for you. Now, how do we get started? This is a subscription. For IMO Academy, right? Mobile University, tap into the biggest financial market. IMO TV rep educators teaching, also calling out trade steps. So Harmonic Scanner is literally giving you opportunities for trades and daily swing trades where a multi-millionaire gives you 3 to 5 of his trade ideas per week. It is $195 one-time cost, 30 days later, $145 a month. So let me tell you something real quick. I'm a college dropout. But how much would I have paid for school completely? I was going to school at a liberal arts college, $16,000 a semester at Westminster College, and pretty much in Salt Lake City, Utah. So $16,000 a semester for a 4-year degree. I paid $195 one-time cost. 3 days later, $145 a month. I am now a 6-figure earner in the company, and I also have a trading skill where I make people's yearly in 4 or 5 days. Which one do you think has more value behind it? It's all about having that abundance mindset rather than the lack mindset. For people that have the lack mindset that pretty much will stay in the same situation, like, oh my God, that's a lot of money. No way I'll be able to afford that. For other people, they say, okay, I see the opportunity. I sold my Xbox to be a part of this. And look what I have now. Now I'm a beautiful penthouse on 25th floor in Tempe, Arizona, right here by ASU. Now, if you want to add the Fusion Trader or Swipe Trades, it's actually $15 a month, depending on which one you want. Or you pay $235 one-time cost for all, 7 services. 30 days later, $185 a month. But there's a way where you could get a free subscription. From the day that you get set up, you have 30 days from the day that you get set up to refer to people. 2 people. You have the ability to have all 7 services, hands-free, done for you: Fusion Trader, FX Live, a Swipe Trades, an Alert, Christian Terry, Daily Stream Trades, IMO TV for free. If you share this with 2 other people, how? I do these calls Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesdays, and I do 2 local events every Tuesday and Thursday. I feel 100% happy that I share this with other people because I'm giving you a gift. While other people give you a gift for mediocrity, I give you a gift to tap into the biggest financial market in the world. That if taken seriously, you can have the same skill set and ability that I have when it comes to trading currencies. If you're on this call right now, that means you're directly connected to me, top educated, and one of the top earners in the company. So I'm here to have your back 100%. Well, guess what? For a lot of people that feel like this is a lot of information, well, what we do is we're able to show you guys this. IMOtrain.com. We have a site that you go through. And look at this. You even have a search bar, how to set up your broker, product training, right? Knowledge base, discover now, business training. So if I go to product training, I go to access now. I'm able to see step by step, 72-hour fast start. You go through this step by step, how to set up your MetaTrader for your trading app, how to set up your Fusion Trader. By the time you're done going through this, I say 24 hours. I don't like 72 hours, I say 24 hours. By the time that you're done going through this, you have all your services set up. We want all your services set up within your first week to help you get a free subscription, okay? A free subscription. All this stuff is 100% done here for you, okay? Now I'm gonna break this down for you. There's 4 different ways of getting paid when it comes to holding. You either become an independent trader, a guided trader, you have auto trading being done for you, or you're a marketer. If you're that type of person that has the money to invest, you also don't have the money to put in a brokerage, and we have the ability that if you refer people, that you'll be able to create compensation, which is fine. So for a lot of people, they say, oh, this kind of stupid, it's dumb, doesn't make any sense to me. Well, I'm retired at the age of 26 years old. I don't think it's stupid. I don't think it's dumb. While everybody else hesitated and said, I'm going to wait for you to be successful, right? Or I'm going to see what happens first. I'm going to see how this is. Like, it's fine. Yet, if you're complaining about current situations happening in your life, you don't have the audacity to complain about it if you're not willing to do anything about it. So, see this as opportunities. This is not mandatory. But if you're that type of person that says, I don't want to trade, Chris, I want to be that person that uses Fusion and Swipe, and I want to share this with others. Well, if you have 12 subscribers connected to you, you're making $600 a month, $150 a week, every single Friday. It takes 30 minutes to deposit into your account. Right now, I'm a Chairman 10, pretty much Chairman 25. I'm Chairman 50 qualified, but the next It's Chairman 25. So now it's going to be anywhere from 25 to 28,000 a month. Past results do not guarantee future results not typical. Let me ask you a question. How long would it take for you to create an extra $600 a month pay raise in your JOB right now? How long? For the military to hit E5, 3 to 5 years, for $150 a month pay raise, for more responsibility and more hours. You decide what's best for you. You're literally, 500 subscribers away from you hitting a six-figure income, and that's not including you using the services, okay? So I'm gonna leave it at this. Guys, this is a first-class forex education platform that also provides software or market experts to do the work for you. Like I said, I'm not here to persuade, convince, or whatever. It's fine. I'm not like typical marketer. I'm here to give you guys applicable information. And if you take this seriously, then we're here to have your back 100%. Our main focus is to make sure that we provide you guys the best customer service. How is that? We're gonna make sure you're connected to the service. We're gonna make sure you have a demo account. We're gonna make sure you have a live account set up within your first 24 hours. Make sure that you have a free subscription within your first week. And if you're choosing the marketing side to help you hit past 600 within your first week. How? Because we don't like to have success slow. We like to have success fast. And as long as, would you rather me enable you for mediocrity, or rather me push you to success? If you're on this call right now, that means in the back of your mind, you feel like there's a lot more to life than what's going on right now. 100%. All the time. Okay? And if you feel that way, you have to do something different to get something different. Think about this for a second. Be 100% self-aware of where your life is from. I realized I was literally broke. I was broke-minded. My ego was bigger than my bank account. I didn't want to be told anything. And the moment I humbled myself, the moment I realized that if I kept doing what I'm doing right now, am I ever going to be able to be where I want to be at? Truth is, no. I had to be open to change. And that's what we're here for, is to help you guys, not only with the money aspect, but to help develop you in every single aspect when it comes to physical, mental, spiritual, financial, emotional, social. This is a family. This is a community. You have your back 100%. You're not doing this alone. So, with that being said, get back to the person that got you onto this call. Hopefully, I see you in the training session tonight. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And see you guys in the session. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Okay, now y'all see why that's one of my favorite teachers, because he give it to you all the way. And I like to break the presentation up a little bit. You know, I could have took you through that, but I don't know who could listen to Christopher Derrick and not get excited about taking action. Matter of fact, many have just listened to that video and then they just joined us. They're like, oh, come on, I'm ready. Let's go. The video highlighted a few very important things, because here you can develop a skill set that will allow you to become independent and financially free using information that our banks and big financial institutions are already using. So are you part of this dynamic already? Yeah, you are. So who knew, right? But now that you do know, what are you going to do about it? Just to highlight, trading is not difficult, it's just different. And we use technology, as you heard Christopher say, for leverage so that we can actually earn while we learning. Come on, somebody, work with me now. I really want to say this seriously. This is not hype. It's truly life-changing. And it is also the foundation of how I came up with the Millionaire Year Challenge. And we use this information to help get you to $1,000 residual wealth in 30 days. And then we're going to take it off from there. So to get started, you can just strictly go to IamMillionaireIn1Year.com. Listen, this is for people who got here through my link. If somebody else got you here, you have to go to their link, get back with them, okay? Here's some more testimonies. I'm going to let you just rock out on this for a few minutes and get a chance to see a little bit of what I saw and what got me excited.
So does the iMarkets Live products actually work? I mean, like, do they really actually work, or is it just all hype? In the next few minutes, we're going to give you proof of actual results from real customers. You know, people want to know if the iMarkets Live Mirror Trader actually works, if there's any money, if it works for a day, a week, a month, or it doesn't work at all. So I want to actually show you guys proof. Just went to the bank, as you saw. You zoom in right here. This is a 4-day profit. This is account, the first account. Now let's go to the second account. This is literally after 4 days. This is the second account, $957. The first one, $3,800. I literally made $4,800 in a period of 4 days on the mirror trader. As you can see here, these are all hundreds. These are not ones, 10s, or 20s. If you want proof here, there's the Chase transaction, 4,800 bucks. So guys, if you want to know if the hands-free mirror trader actually works, we got documentation here with the MetaTrader 4. We also have the charts online. We've got the cash here. We've also got the Chase deposit slip as well. So guys, sometimes people think that investing is risky, and it is. But wait until you get the ticket and the bill in life for not investing. So, okay, I want to show you guys that these are live accounts, not demos. So I've got 2 accounts there on the mirror trader. So we're going to click on that. Let's go to history. This is just for the day, just in the last like 2 hours. Look at the profit. All blue, no losses on the mirror trader. Last couple hours. Let's go to my second account right here. Let's look at the day. Look at that, all blue again. $300. So you're talking about over $900 in profits over the past couple hours on the mirror trader. And as you can see, Talenix live. Just like you saw in my video on the brokerage, there we are.
I started out with $500 on an auto trader less than a year ago. It made me $35 within my first week or so, and I've been addicted and paying it forward ever since.
And I decided to go live on a $2,000 account on Wednesday of this week. Today's Friday, and I've already made $441. System works. Only thing I've used was the harmonic scanner, the training provided. If you need this, if you're looking for this, you gotta have it.
The scanner has been such an amazing blessing. Not only has it helped me profit through trades, but it's been able to help me teach people how to trade through the foreign exchange market.
Help with the harmonic scanner, it definitely contributed to me turning $50 to $5,500 in a matter of days.
Also, the live trading, it's another opportunity where you can definitely make a huge bucks, guys. It's unbelievable how we should be grateful for this technology going all over the world that make for us easier to seek for the financial freedom.
Live trading London session with Christopher Derrick. Christopher Derrick has proven to be a great leader, a great teacher for us. He's teaching us all how to take our Forex skills to the next level. Personally, he's taking me to a whole new culture, to a whole new level of trading. And that's just the beginning of it, guys. So I love this product, and I know you guys will love it too.
And the live trading sessions, there's no way that I'll be able to flip my $50 to $5,500 in a matter of days. You know, it really is earning while you're learning.
Those are amazing signals if you want to take them or not. So I was able to do that. I was able to flip one of my accounts, a $20 account that I deposit. $20. We don't recommend you guys starting off $20. We recommend you guys starting with $500 or more. So I was able to flip the account to $436. As you can see right there, I flipped that account in one night.
The signal calls are awesome. The swing trade calls are awesome. The information software has given me the ability to analyze the market and make calls on my own. I look forward to being with this company for years to come.
G'day guys, my name is Matthew Fagan, and I put in $20. It was the last $20 in my bank account. I know it's not recommended to trade with, but it was the first day of the daily swing trades, and I'm like, you know, I'm sick of these circumstances that's happening in my life. Let's change it. So I jumped on, got $10 up, so I was at 30, and went from 30 to $250, and it's just changed my life completely.
Just get over the IML Academy. You know, it's been a major resource for me, guys. It only took me about an hour and a half to go through. Christopher Derrick goes through every point, 1, 2, 3, very easy to understand. You know, he introduces you to the history of Forex, and he also allows you to get very comfortable in the market, break down all the lingo, the jargon. So, you know, even a beginner can walk into the market, walk into Forex, and feel confident, and, you know, like they can become successes in the market.
And the final product we're going to give you access to is IML TV. This is a platform where you can get training 24/7 from professional experts inside of iMarkets Live, as well as multiple languages to be trained from around the clock. So as you can see, all of the products and services can actually work for you if you decide to take action. So get back in contact with the person who shared this video with you and enroll today.
See, I absolutely love sharing testimonials. Again, you can just get started. You can go to IamMillionaireIn1Year.com if you were invited here by me, Coach Millionista. Listen, no new choices. Everything stays the same. No new risks, no new rewards. Join the fastest growing team in iMarkets Live. I'm going to let you just check out a quick video of our team training because I want you to see how we rock, how we roll, how we get together, how we come together, how we learn together, how we work together. And you can be anywhere in the world. We do this all over, and we do it on Zoom too, just to know. But this here, we met up in live and in person for a weekend. And our team, Trade Nation, the leadership is always supporting us. So check it out.
So my name is Delshia from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm out here in Georgia. And today was so liberating, so exciting. Learned so much of just everybody coming together and helping each other, but most importantly, the teachers today explaining everything so thoroughly. Like, I can't wait until Monday to really implement my trading. I've been learning a lot of stuff, but this weekend, these past couple days, phenomenal. So, you guys should have been here. Hi, world. I'm Dr. DJ Chapman, Coach Millionista Roderick. Of all the people that we're meeting, in fact, there's so many of us came here from all over to get this knowledge. The fact that this brother right here, he thought enough of all of us to put us together in this place with the, like my daughter just said, the training here was bar none, off the hook, incredible, exceptional. As a former trader who used to do options back in the day, Forex is just through the roof. You can make so much money in a little bit of time with a little bit of money. You just got to get in. You should have been here, and you should be trading.
Hey.
Trade Nation, right? Trade Nation. And then we decided, well, you know what? We're in the U.S. We have to come and hang out with the Trade Nation family. So, I mean, why not? That's the kind of life that we want. Oh, I was in Trinidad. I was home. We were just home, just minding our business, doing our thing. And we said, you know what? Let's take a trip. To be honest, my favorite part was connecting with the family. Right? That's my biggest takeaway, honest to goodness. The second thing is that we have such an abundance of talent here. We have so many people who are making so much money and just willing to share their knowledge with the entire team. The entire team is gonna eat. And it's a humbling experience to be part of the Trade Nation family. I'm
You should have been here.
It's more powerful to be able to flip your cell phone around and show somebody I just made $400-500 over lunch.
right.
Than it is to sit there and give them a video on how to build in the business of network marketing.
Right.
Because when you show them value and what you can give them, that's going to build your business in network marketing. That makes sense? So it's like, man, I'm telling you, I can't tell you, there's several people that's actually here. When they first signed into the business, I took them out to lunch and I made $400-500 in their face off of pennies. Off of pennies.
As an educator, the ability to help other people multiply their money. Because everybody here in 6 months are going to be 4, 5, and 6 figure traders. They're all going to be unemployed, but they're all going to be walking away from their job. And in less than 100 days, we're all going to be in Fort Lauderdale on a yacht at a retirement party. You got to ask yourself, when the last time you went to a retirement party? Was it for the gravy? To put in small words, life changing, because you have to imagine, like, you don't even know where I came from. I came from being homeless with 3 kids in a car. I came from facing addiction. I did get placed.
You know, I had a job that only paid $600 a month, and I wanted my rate was $619. My job was $6. I was staying more than $3,000 autism. I sold everything in my home, my clothes, my furniture. And it was once selling myself just to take care of my kids. So imagine going from constantly being put out, being homeless, sleeping in the car, fearing for your life and your kids' life, bathing in the single gas station bathrooms, to now being unemployable, being retired, and living like a free life. That's completely life changing. Real one, ain't nothing to it. I promise.
How to make money, and the legacy is being built, and future millionaires are being made right in front of your eyes. It's that it's powerful. So I love sharing that video. As I said earlier, I'm on a mission to help 10 people get to $1,000 in the next 30 days to start the process of creating true generational wealth and not just using it as a catchy catchphrase. So if that's you, hit me up. 216-254-6486 if I'm the one that invited you here. Or get back with the person. We all act that with integrity here, so I just have to say. But listen, guys, it's a fact that most will not reach millionaire status, not because they can't, but because they have no real knowledge of how to access the knowledge needed to get out of the matrix. But I'm gonna take this step further. A lot of people just don't have the courage. Many people gonna see this and they're not gonna have the belief system. They're not gonna have the mindset to take them from where they are to where they want to be. So if you just gotta hold on to my faith and my belief system, then do that. But just join us. We can all lose money, but what you won't lose is skills, and that's what you get when you come here. And here you'll be given access to an academy that will provide you with real life changing money making skills. So now you have the power of choice and a real chance to accumulate wealth and leave a legacy. So you have been challenged. So join us to become a millionaire in a year. Join our mission to change the conversation and your bank accounts. Maybe you'll make it, maybe you won't. I don't know. However, remember, even if you're only 10% successful inside of our challenge, you will still have achieved $100,000. So you win either way because the family of investors that we are attracting is a community unlike anything I've ever been a part of. And where can you be 10% successful and still be considered a success? Listen, this is new, it's different, it's sexy, it's exciting, and it's real. Imagine pulling out your cell phone. You on a shopping spree, right? You pulling out your cell phone to take a trade to make a purchase. You ain't going into your bank account. You ain't swiping your debit card. You ain't pulling out the credit card. You pull out your phone or your smart device and you literally can trade. In addition, guys, I'm offering access to the benefits from inside the Millionaires Matrix. So you have IML that's teaching you awesome stuff. You have Trade Nation, that is the fastest growing team inside of IML, and they're just phenomenal with support of the Forex. Then you have moi, Coach Millionista, the founder of the Millionaires Matrix, where we teach you about your credit and help you get it restored and understanding how to build business credit and you actually have millionaire mentoring with inside of our family as well as IML as well as Trade Nation. Then you have me, Coach Nista, with her radical wealth building strategies. I help many people just get creative in how to create an income before they leave the job so that they can have more money to trade with over here. And for those who follow me online, you know you've heard me say, hey, it's your girl, Dr. DJX Chapman, Coach Millionista, your radical wealth building strategist. And I am the girl that helps you put the big in your business, the bold in your branding, the amazing in your marketing so that you can get those radical results and have millions going through your bank account. So like I said, guys, I'm not new to this. So allow me real quick to interject my personal testimony because this, guys, is more about our mission to engineering Black millionaires and helping my people discover how to create the life they want versus settling for the life of mostly paying bills. And in this platform, I finally found a tribe that looks like me and thinks like me and is providing a way for everyone who stays present to win. And this became, and this became super real for me when I attended our international convention. I promise you, I got so emotional as I watched 100+ names called for those who had reached the $10,000 to $24,000 a month residual income level. That's over 100 people. And this happened in a 4 to 6 month time period from their previous convention, right? So plus there were people in the audience who were making more money as traders than the people on the stage. That was a real game changer. Like that was like, whoa, I did the Matrix move. Whoa. And facts, this was real. Like, and and I learned on a whole entirely different level, any of us can do it. And facts, this was real and that any of us could do it. Also, I had to keep it real with myself because even though by most people's standards, I am pretty successful. However, to be honest, I'm just tired of feeling like I'm hustling backwards. Being self-employed in over 20 years, being self-employed for over 20 years and having a creative investment portfolio where my basic necessities are met, the mortgages, the car notes, the insurances, the travel, etc. However, I, Coach Millionista, did not have residual wealth. Still, I can't say I didn't have it because now I do have it, but now I do have wealth builders on my team. And I wanted both, the residual wealth and the wealth builders. So recap, here's a school that teaches you how to multiply your money, and you will get paid if you choose to share that knowledge with others. So, I mean, hey, that's rock star stuff. Now, being a little wiser, it just made sense for me to add residual wealth to my life as a means of freeing myself up from being an employee of my self-employment, or as some like to say, COE, which is chief of everything. And team building starts a community where sharing becomes the new wealth strategy, and conversations about your missions and the things that you really want to do in life, they become a reality. And now we're creating and building our own empire versus watching the story of one on TV. Now, did you know that it's a fact that the poor and middle class work the hardest and get paid the least? You ever thought about that? Someone said that to me the other day, and that's true, and I've heard that before. Now, listen, this is going down while the 1% make the most money and work the least. Now, I need you to change your paradigm here because this may be a little different than what you're used to, and you might not even really understand it, but I promise you it's worth you taking the time so that you can have the change. So it's time for you to literally join the movement. It's time to change our story because 95% of the working poor, those who work paycheck to paycheck, check this out. You may think I'm being redundant, but I'm not. 95% of the working poor, those who work paycheck to paycheck, teach their children the same exact losing strategy that they know didn't work for them. I'm asking you, when will it stop? We need to redirect our actions and set our youth up to win. I mean, seriously, what are you teaching your children right now? What are you teaching them? I have my beautiful 2 adult children involved. And they're trading, and they're winning. And as a parent, it's a wonderful feeling to know they will never have to ever worry about money. Yes, they're definitely being challenged to be a millionaire in a year. So stick around for that story or be a part of the story. Make history with us. And now that you're in the know, if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. Because here you really can turn 15 cents into $1. I just had to throw that in there. And if any of this makes sense to you, then you should get started now. And remember, success loves speed. And I'm only looking to work with winners. I ain't got time for no whiners, complainers, or pessimistic type. I'm not here to convince you, because it's real. You've seen some of the evidence, and come in and out and become your own story. Let's see you on the testimonial reel. How about that? Listen, I'm going to just share this with you. I got to go. Top frequently asked questions. People all the time, listen, I have no knowledge of Forex. This thing is really cool. Can I really win doing this? And I say, absolutely. 90% of us had no knowledge of Forex when we got started. Plus, you did see the testimonials, and we have so many more. Another question, can I afford it? Better question is, how much money are you losing out on now? Every day your money is a compounding, you're losing access to your money growing. You guys saw the $100 example. That's real. The $1,000 example, 2% a day, that's real. Next question, how long would it take me to be in profit after I've joined? Great question. We have an educational platform. So how fast you can get into profit will depend on your commitment, your diligence, and how much time you commit to the process of learning. Everyone's learning curve is different. However, you can earn while you learn. So that's cool. Listen, this is not a get rich quick scheme. It is a skill set that you get to learn. And last time I checked, they aren't teaching this information in any school or university. Another question people love to ask, and some never hear the real answer to, do I have to recruit? Listen, first of all, we consider ourselves investors, and we share investment strategies with other people who either are investors or would like to become investors. But absolutely no, you do not have to build a team or recruit. However, I am of the each one teach one, reach one philosophy. And I'm grateful that someone shared it with me. I'm not a part of the tribe that believes in I got it, I got mine, get yours, and you can try to figure it out. So that's just, my thing. So again, guys, thanks for sharing the number one asset that you have, which is your time. Get back with the person who sent you here to get signed up. If it was me, Coach Marinisa, then yes, you can go to, I got next to get started. Actually, you go to IamMillionaireBound.com. All right, either one is fine though. All right, but I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, for rocking out with me. I hope and I pray that you found value in this information. I am so excited. I am beyond excited that you hit next to be a part of this, that you click the link to see the information, because it is true. It has been life-changing for so many people around us, and you guys got to see a lot of the testimonies. So I pray that you join our team, you join our family, you join our community, and you become a part of our mission. And remember, our mission will literally get you to your millions. Oh, and I just want to say one other thing. Energetically, you created the chance to take this Millionaire in a Year challenge. So the next move is absolutely yours. So here's one last testimonial reel. You can hear some of it's not that great, but I'm going to just play it anyway. All right, here you go.
And that young man, I think he walked outside.
People of all
I
ages.
met him at a meeting, and he said, why aren't you using the harmonic scanner? I was outside. I was just using swipe trades. And the harmonic scanner is so good. I am telling you, I consult with it before I do anything, and I'm making a couple hundred. I'm a new trader, by the way, and I started out, didn't know what I was doing, less than a month, and in my demo account, when I made $1,500 in 1 week, I said, man, this looks good. It's really, really good. So I get up in the morning, 2 o'clock, and do my trades. Woo! And by 7 a.m., after I go to sleep and I wake up at 7 a.m., I'm in profit. And it's every single day. That
harmonic scanner. I think that's about 90% accurate, that harmonic scanner. If you're using the tools, get familiar with that.
Pips. I love that harmonic scanner. Average 124.5 pips per day.
Wow.
124.5. Everybody in this room is the products and services are phenomenal. Use it while you have a chance. But what's more important is the education. Yeah, the education. What you don't want to end up happening is become dependent on the system. Because if anything ever happened, you can lose money, but you can't lose knowledge. So, I wasn't, I trade on my own, because of the knowledge. But I'm like, you know what? Let me give it. I'll do the harmonic scanner, but I'm like, let me get a swipe trace and try it, because I don't even pay attention to the swipe trace. So, I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, the trade came through, I heard it, woke up out of my sleep, put 25 cents on the trade, just went back to sleep. By 8 o'clock in the morning, it was up 65 pips, which is a little bit over $162 off of a quarter. And I'm like, all right, I think I can rock with this. All right, so, but from some of the testimonies, like with the harmonic scanner, a lot of people who've never signed up now, some of you guys will sign up. Take it 100% serious. Don't let life get you caught up to where you push it by and the whole month go by and you're paying a membership fee. Take advantage of it, because if you take advantage of it and you put it in time, what you can make in a month is way more than what some people can make in a year if you're real serious about it. But it starts with you. I'm going to just leave it like that.
Real talk. I don't know what else to say. I am millionaireintheyear.com. Please join our family. If you're still here, I might click the link. Let's get this challenge started. Team Millionaire in a Year on deck and reporting for duty. So here's the link, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I look forward to you joining our family. Whoever sent you here, really, 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 really like you, thought enough about you, because trust and believe we get to pick and choose who we share this challenge with. So unless you got here through some of my marketing, if someone gave you access, they putting you on. They putting you all the way on. You need to say thank you, even if it's not for you. Still thank them because they thought enough of you. And at the end of the day, if it's not for you and you know someone else who could benefit from this knowledge, we're trying to get the drug boys off the street. We're trying to take them off of the from the crack houses to the stock houses. So at the end of the day, let's make it happen, guys. Let's rebuild our community. Now we really have a chance to win. There's a lot of things that I do that are investment strategies and things of that nature, but you need a lot of money. Did you hear that guy say he took a quarter to, I think he said 100 and some change. Or eight. He took a quarter to anything over $20 would be like phenomenal. And I think he did $100 and some change. Come on, what can you do to that? All right, guys, I gotta go. Thank you so much. And with that, I am complete. Ashe, ashe.